Security Officer Stanley Cooper was finally laid to rest after 45 years of service.
Stan was 72 years old and still working to protect our community. Think about that. 72 years old and still out there fighting for justice.
1 week ago today, Cooper was gunned down in the lobby of the federal courthouse.
It wasn't a war zone in some desert country, in a jungle, or on a distant battlefield. It was a war zone right in our place of work.
Stan Cooper was that rarity. He was willing to give his life for people that he did not even know.
Friends spoke of his love for service and for his family. They described his little quirks, his appetite for donuts, even if they were a couple of days old, his passion for crossword puzzles, and for clipping coupons.
This is what you'd get to read if Stan beat you to it.
Nevada's U.S. senators came to the funeral to say thank you.
We cannot know how many lives were saved because Stan Cooper gave his.
I think Stan finished well. I think when the Lord greeted him, he said to Stan, "Well done, good and faithful servant."
Well, guys, this is a man who spent half a century in law enforcement. He's described as a quiet hero who gave up his life to protect others. Well, John, she had so many questions. Who could do this to an elderly woman, and why? And now Wiesner's daughter is pleading with the public, help find her mother's killer. And one neighbor said Constance mentioned being afraid of something, but she never said who or what that was. Reporting live in East Las Vegas, I'm Lauren Murphy, Fox 5 News at 5, local Las Vegas. And folks who knew Constance say she was sweet, she was generous, she really could have been anybody's grandmother. Reporting live in East Las Vegas, I'm Lauren Murphy, Fox 5 News at 5:30, local Las Vegas. Well, Olivia, teaching hospital can be kind of a scary term, conjuring up images of inexperienced doctors making mistakes. Of course, that's not at all what county leaders have in mind. They say this would attract top-notch faculty and make Southern Nevada a destination in healthcare.
Welcome home to a hero, a professional, and a patriot. Welcome home, Major Russell Clemenson Goodman, United States Air Force.
In 1967, Major Russell Goodman was killed in North Vietnam when his plane was struck by enemy fire. His co-pilot survived.
Things happened in a hurry. I had one swing in the chute, in the parachute. And I hit the ground. It just bang.
No one knew the exact details of Goodman's death because his body was never identified. Until now.
I will be there if I have to crawl. This is important to me. Russ was just a super guy and a dear friend.
I was totally unprepared for that phone call.
And Sue was only 9 years old when her father died.
And we remember waking up because Mom came back into the bedroom and told us that we needed to go out into the living room so that she could talk to us. There's always a shred of doubt because we didn't have any remains. But I think we all knew.
Now the family knows for sure, and they take comfort in seeing their father revered as the hero he was.
And he would have been very proud to be honored in the way that he was honored, and it's our pleasure to be able to do that for him.
And the family was notified November 16th their father was positively identified, and that was just 6 days after their mother, Goodman's wife, passed away. Reporting live from Nellis Air Force Base, I'm Lauren Murphy, Fox 5 News at 5, local Las Vegas.
All right, well, it's a shame that they notified the family 6 days after she passed away, right?
That's right, yes.
That's a shame. All right, Lauren, thank you. It was a nice ceremony, though.
Well, John, as you know, Opportunity Village is such a deserving charity, and it's one that Claudine Williams hoped to support after her death. So back in October, many of her valuables were auctioned off, but all Opportunity Village got from the auctioneer was a bad check.
She was dressed to the nines and had the most beautiful jewelry and the most beautiful furs. And so knowing that that was going to be put to good and go to charities and stay here and help people, especially in these difficult times, was just a great thing.
All of those things should benefit local charities, including Opportunity Village. That was Claudine Williams' last wish.
You know, we were also delighted to know that you know, that her legacy, Claudine's legacy, was going to continue on.
But the company, Diero Auctioneers, was entrusted with the sale. Their records show a profit of $52,000, but not one dime has gone to designated charities. They say it's because an employee stole $40,000.
Here's a generous donor wanting to do the right thing at the worst of times, and that money would have meant so much to Opportunity Village.
Those who knew Williams say she was feisty and wouldn't stand for this.
She'd be pretty disgusted, but she'd be kicking into action on behalf of the charities.
And sources close to the family say that they are looking very close into the situation, into the Diero company, and they say it's very possible criminal charges could be pressed. Reporting live from Opportunity Village, I'm Lauren Murphy, Fox 5 News at 5, local, Las Vegas.
This is definitely a story we're going to want to follow. Lauren, thank you. And Lauren will have an update for us coming up on Fox 5 News at 5:30.